أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين وعلى أصحابه المنتجبين وعلى جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين. تربية الشخصية القرآنية، كيف تكون وما لا تكون. In today's ever-connected and easily accessible social media world, where anybody can be in touch with everybody, and almost everyone seems to be a critic. If you spend any time on social media or on the blogosphere, you will soon find multitudes of critics. Critics who are skilled in turning the smallest non-issue into a major issue of the day. Not only that, since social media is a global phenomenon, the critic can convey his or her criticism or condemnation to the whole wide world on the World Wide Web at the press of one button on a phone in their pocket. And it reaches everyone anywhere in the world. Wise ones have said, any fool can criticize and any fool can condemn. And some other wise people said, most fools do exactly that. You see, it is easy to be a critic. It is much more challenging to be an activist. Critics, there are many. Activists, there are few. Activists are like builders, and negative critics are like demolishers. It takes builders months to build a building. It takes demolishers one day to destroy a building. You cannot build a building in a day, but you can destroy a building in an hour. This does not mean that we are against criticism. Not at all. There are those who provide constructive criticism, which is highly appreciated. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam at the Battle of the Ditch, or the Battle of Badr in fact also, he's asked, they stand in some place, and one Sahabi said, Ya Rasulullah, is this purely your opinion or was this wahi from Allah? He said, no, this is my opinion. He said, Ya Rasulullah, we are few in number. The enemies are so many. Let's go beyond the well of Badr, so we have water on our side. They don't have water. They may have to turn back because they're outnumbering us. But we have water on our side. They don't have opinion. He gave a critique of the Prophet's opinion, and the Prophet said, let's go with that. And that's what the Prophet and the Sahaba did. So no, criticism is not bad in itself. And there are those who provide, like the Sahabi radiallahu anh, constructive criticism, which is highly appreciated. And those who ensure that they provide advice or nasiha without causing resentment or hurt, or deliberately undermining or hurting anyone. They are not of those who merely say something to find a fault, but rather to provide some form of correction, to provide some form of resolution, to provide some form of improvement. However, in rectifying anyone, and this is for us by the way, however, in rectifying others, if we are being critical of something which we are entitled to, you must take the advice of Sufyan al-Thawri, rahmatullahi alayh, one of the great luminaries of Islam. He said, لا يأمر بالمعروف وينهى عن المنكر إلا ما كانت فيه خصال ثلاث. Nobody has the right to rectify people, or command what is right but wrong towards other people, unless he has three characteristics. رفيق بما يأمر رفيق بما ينهى عدل بما يأمر عدل بما ينهى عالم بما يأمر عالم بما ينهى. That you must be kind in how you do it, you must be knowledgeable about what you are doing, and you must be just in doing so. Then you go ahead and then be a critic. There's a famous anecdote that clearly indicates the futility, of course, of trying to appease critics. There are so many of them, by the way. So, it's an incident, an anecdote. Joha went with his grandson to sell the donkey in the marketplace. So they decided, look, let's go. And the old man, the father, rode the donkey, and the grandson was walking next to him. And as they were riding, people said, look at this old man, he's so cruel. The poor child is walking and he's riding comfortably. So Joha jumped off. He asked his grandson, you jump on and I'll rather walk. They went by a group of people. People said, look at this, today's children. A poor old man is walking and this young boy is on riding the donkey. How inconsiderate of him. So Joha said, let's both ride the donkey. They both jump on the donkey. They pass by a group of people. People say, look at these guys. They're Muslim people and they're overloading the donkey. What kind of people are these? So they said, look here, we are near the marketplace. Let's jump off, we walk. So both walk and they entered the marketplace. Everyone laughed at these two idiots. They got a donkey and both of them are walking. So whatever you do, someone will find fault with it. Whatever you do, someone will find fault with it. So for us, we ask Allah, may we be of those who are constructive when we are critical. That we are building someone, not destroying someone. Empowering, not demeaning. That we do what is best without letting the negativity of others prevent us from doing what is good. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.